can embed different social media accounts onto these pages now, onto these blogs. So if I'm writing stuff, for instance, in my case, and we did this last conversation, we talked about New Mexico United, which was a new soccer team in town. It's a really big deal for our community. And as an agent, I would want to take advantage of this pronto because we're selling, they're selling 11,000 tickets each game. The games are sold out. They're going crazy. Everything's really, really cool. But the thing is, how do I join in on this bandwagon? How do I get in on this really, really great content without pretending like I work for United? And one of the cool things that we can do is we can now embed stuff. And in this case, if I wanted to write in something like, right? So how do I get the up-to-date stuff that'll constantly change? We have an add block button now. You can add or remove blocks in your blogs. And if you scroll down to the bottom, there's an embed tool. And the embed tool has tons of different services that you can use. And you can think outside the box. If you want, write a blog about home staging, right? If you're really interested in staging your own home for sales, here's a Spotify playlist that I've created of just really relaxing, good songs that'll help spice up the area of the property, right? And then you can connect it to the Alexa or whatever surround sound system that's built into the property, things like that. So you can create really crazy things. In this case, I'm just going to attach New Mexico United's URL here. Once it's embedded here, if we preview it, it should pull it up. Let's see. Once it is set, you should be able to see all of the information about the Twitter account on your page. And it's just loading up for a second. There we go. So as you can see, you have a live Twitter feed now from New Mexico United of people just kind of talking about the stadium, talking about the team, when tickets are for sale, the goals, things like that. So you can be, in your community without having to spend all this time and energy writing a bunch of information for SEO, and you can piggyback off of stuff that thousands of people are looking at. So I really recommend you do this as well. You can do it with what is it? Spotify, Twitter, I think, and there's all kinds of them on here. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like, you don't necessarily have to be, like spending a lot of time writing, like it might seem like kind of like, oh, like how do we do that? Like how do we spend all this time like becoming like a good writer? But like you can really just find content that's good and use it.
And that's the thing is this is loaded with backlinks and tags. So Google's going to automatically put SEO content. It's going to use this as SEO content as well. So this will really benefit you in the long run. Instead of typing up 600 words as to, why New Mexico United's the best, we'll let them speak for themselves. They're live tweets that are happening, updating all the time. People may bookmark this page because of it. You never know. So it's always a really, really good idea to find sporting events, find farmers markets, find any type of big things that are happening, and then putting them in a blog and expressing your experience with that individual option or item.